That's getting better. That's getting better. Hold on. I think what we can do, I think we're going to make this work, but we've just got to make it a little bit less lugubrious. So can we go like one, two, one, two, three, four.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, we can work with that. We can work with that. Can we work with that? Okay, they say yes. All right, here we go. Ready?
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
was fun? Okay, I would like to take an opportunity to have you meet some of our students because they are all quite different. So you want to go first? You're going to tell them a little bit, just a little bit about yourself, just the school you go to and your instrument and something unusual.
Hi, my name is Isabel Jacobs, and I go to New West Charter, and I play viola, the bestest or whatever. And something that happened was instead of going to prom, I decided to feed meatballs to wolves and coyotes.
And posted pictures, right? Of meatballs to coyotes and wolves. Very good. Would you like to? Look at this cool one. You have to come up here because the cord doesn't reach.
Hi, my name is Alina. I'm homeschooled, so that's my school. And I play violin. And I play. I like to go. How about another instrument?
Okay, let's give her a big hand. I sprung this on. The percussion people told me make sure that you give us plenty of time to set up. Would anyone else like to share? No, they're all. Okay, well, I'm going to do this to you, William. Just introduce yourself.
My name's William Suwandi. I play the violin and I go to Rancho Pico Junior High School, and I'm 12 years old. So, apart from playing violin, I play the piano.
No, you guys, I'm just putting you on the spot. How many of you all play another instrument besides the one that you're doing now? Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, you see, it's like languages. The more you have, the better you become at a single one. Excellent. All right, well, the next piece we're going to do is a piece that I composed, and I composed it for youth orchestras. It's titled The Net of Indra. And I got this idea because how many of you remember a PBS special? Well, maybe I'm the only one. That Bill Moyer did with Joseph Campbell called Power of Myth. Okay, some of you do know. That was very inspiring. It still is very inspiring. And I was fascinated by an Indian myth he talked about, the net of Indra. Indra weaves a net that is all mirrors, and the universe is created by all the mirrors reflecting into each other, so that the sense of being is all due to reflections of each other. And I thought that was a magnificent metaphor for a youth orchestra. So when we did this piece was written for a celebration where we had 4 youth orchestras all playing at one time, 400 people. And what we did was we had the musicians in the aisles, in the balcony, so that everyone in the audience was getting a different perspective of the piece, depending on which musicians were playing right next to them. And so in a way, the audience became part of that reflection as well. Now, we're all going to be on the stage for this piece, and we don't have 400 people, but you'll get a sense of that piece, of it in the music, because you'll notice that even though there's melody that you can even hum, there's a lot of different accompaniments going on at the same time that I was trying to create to give it a sense of sparkle and the sense that there's all these different consciousnesses come together, pull together to become one kind of voice. So that was my idea for the Net of Indra, and I'm really happy with what the orchestra is doing with it. Thank you. Sirens are parts of a lot of pieces, but not this one. That's why I'm waiting. we're going to finish this first half, then we'll take a short break. This was a piece that I didn't think we should be doing outdoors. The orchestra said to me, yes, we're doing this piece, because they put so much work into it. And it was, this is our intermediate level orchestra, and they're already, they really are showing they're at the level of pretty much the other orchestra there in terms of their hard work and discipline. This piece you're going to hear is the finale from Shostakovich's Fifth Symphony. Arguably, the most emotional symphonic work written in the 20th century. It is a piece that was written under the very harsh rule of the Soviet Union under Stalin, and it was written as a code in a certain way for Shostakovich to convey, the tragedy and the horror going on, and at the same time it had to clear the communist censors and show so that it could have a program as being about the glory of the proletariat. And so it ends, this finale is a double-edged sword, because it ends with a lot of noise and seeming victory. But if you listen carefully, everything about it is kind of turned around. For instance, you'll notice that the piece always feels like a wind-up clock that's almost about to fall apart. It keeps getting faster to the point that it seems like it's almost about to break down. You hear Russian Russian dances, like military marches and dances, things that kind of sound like if you just slowed them down, they would just be kind of like the standard thing you were probably hearing at the time. But here Shostakovich is showing everything going out of control with these simple tunes. And there's a place in the middle section where it really becomes, and you really achieve full pathos. It becomes very quiet, and you can feel through the dissonance some of the terrible tragedy. And then when it comes through with a brilliant fanfare at the end, as brilliant as it is, you'll notice that the violins can't stop playing the same note, almost like a hammer hitting your head, bump, 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 over and over and over again, almost ridiculous. And then at the end, instead of this just huge glory of a big splashing end, you'll notice the bass drum comes in pounding, again, as if it's just like pounding you into submission. It's a very rare work. When it was performed and premiered in the 30s, the entire audience got it, and people were literally in the slow movement weeping in the aisle. And it became by far Shostakovich's most famous work, and it's a work that still speaks to us today. And this is an arrangement of the finale. It doesn't have every part of it, but it has most of it. A very difficult work, but one that never fails to get you thinking. So we're going to finish this first half with the finale from Shostakovich's Fifth Symphony.